everyone, welcome back to my progress video for my pronunciation project. My name is Vanessa Jumeri hutauruk and this is week 4. In the last week, I practiced the third paragraph and tried to combining the first 3 paragraphs together. So this week, I will continue with the 4th paragraph. Let me start by reviewing paragraphs 1, 2, and 3 first. Why are gas stations always built right next to other gas stations? Why can I drive for a mile without finding a coffee shop and then stumble across street on the same corner? Why do grocery stores, auto repair shop, and restaurants always seem to exist in groups instead of being spread evenly throughout a community? While there are several factors that might go into deciding where to place your business, cluster of similar companies can be explained by a very simple story called Hoteling's model of spatial competition. Imagine that you sell ice cream at the beach. Your beach is 1 mile long and you have no competition. Where would you place your cart in order to sell the most product? In the middle. The 1.5 mile walk may be too far for some people at each end of the beach, but your cart serve as many people as possible. One day, you show up at work just as your cousin Teddy is arriving at the beach with his own ice cream cart. In fact, he's selling exactly the same type of ice cream as you are. You agree that you will split the beach in half. In order to ensure the customer don't have to walk too far, you set up your cart a quarter mile south of the beach center, right in the middle of your territory. Teddy sets up a quarter mile north of the center, in the middle of Teddy territory. With this agreement, everyone south of you buys ice cream from you. Everyone north of Teddy buys from him. And the 50% of beachgoer in between walk to the closest cart. No one walks more than a quarter of a mile, and both vendors sell to half at the beachgoer. Game theorists consider this a socially optimal solution. It minimizes the maximum number of steps any visitor must take in order to reach an ice cream cart. The next day, when you arrive at work, Teddy has set up his cart in the middle of the beach. You return to your location a quarter mile south of the center and get the 25% of customers to the south of you. Teddy still gets all the customers north in Teddy territory. But now you split the 25% of people in between the 2 carts. Okay, now I will read the 4th paragraph. The idea of the ice cream wars, you get to the beach early and set up right in the center of Teddy territory. Assuming you'll serve the 75% of beachgoer to your south, leaving your cousin Teddy sell to the 25% of customers to the north. When Teddy arrives, he's set up just south of you, selling all of the southerly customer and leaving you with a small group of people to the north. Not to be outdone, you move 10 pieces south of Teddy to regain your customers. When you take a midday break, Teddy shovels 10 pieces south of you, and again, still back all of the customers to the far end of the beach. Throughout the course of the day, both of you continue to periodically move south towards the bulk of ice cream buyers, until both of you eventually end up at the center of the beach, back to back, each serving 50% of the ice cream hungry beachgoers. While practicing this part, I noticed that this part has longer and more complex sentence, so I need to be more carefully with my pronunciation and pauses. Now I will try to read it one more time. When I try to combine all 4 paragraphs, it still feels quite challenging, but I will keep practicing so I can say them more smoothly. So for this week, I'm going to practice the fourth paragraph and slowly combine it with the previous paragraphs. I think that's all for today. Thank you for watching and see you in next week.